What up? What up? What's good? Wait. Oh, that's my computer acting like it's about to explode. Anyway, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to ACS Universe. Another impromptu live. Like I said, I had a little bit of time. Let's see my background stuff. Whoa. All right, here we go. So what's good, y'all? Hope everybody's been great. Hope everybody's been fucking swell. Couple things. Just want to get on here, talk about, get my thoughts. I saw Weapons over the weekend. That movie was batshit fucking crazy. Kind of gonna go into spoilers, kind of not. I always try not to do it when it's this close, but you know, sometimes I get to rambling on about stuff and then I'll fuck up and spoil it. So that, and also Alien Earth, which came out yesterday. That shit was fire. Watched both of those at work last night. Dope. And also some other stuff. You know how I do when I come on here. So, and like I said, I've been well. Grandson started football yesterday, man. First year playing football, pads, helmets. It has began. Yes, it has began. Greatest sport in the world. But anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's doing well. And let's get this thing. Also, go watch this trailer for this movie, Marty Supreme. I'm a Timothée Chalamet fan. Hadn't watched the trailer yet. Came out sometime today while I was sleeping, and I seen it, and I was like, you know what? If I get a chance to go live tonight, then I'll watch the trailer on there. So, and we'll take a look at that as well. So let me get a couple things pulled up here. Oops, that's not right. Nope. All right, let's get this. And let's start off with basically stuff I saw today, man.
What the hell is that?
Anyway, box office for the weekend. This past weekend's box office. I know it's Wednesday and I have days behind. But anyway, Weapons, obviously number one. Freakier Friday, it comes in number two. Both of them new releases. Quite the weekend, man. That's a lot of money at the box office, bro. What is that? 60, 71 million dollars, man, between two films. That's pretty good, man. Pretty good for some early August box office. Fantastic Four First Steps at 3. Bad Guys 2 at 4, The Naked Gun at 5, Superman at 6, Jurassic World Rebirth at 7, at 8, F1 the movie at 9 together, and then Sketch rounds out the top 10. I still need to see F1. I'm very interested in seeing that. Heard good things. I guess the only way I'm gonna be able to experience that is literally on my TV, because would like to see it in IMAX, but of course that time has fucking passed. All right. So that's the box office. Let's get a couple things pulled up here. Let's see, Warner Brothers, man. You know, amidst I know I'm not the only one that can say they've sort of fumbled the ball for like the past decade. Not just when it comes to the superhero movie genre, right? Just period. And if things are finally starting to round out, and so for Warner Brothers, man, like 6 films, man. First studio in history to have 6 consecutive movies, earned $40 million at the box office on opening weekend, which is pretty damn good. I mean, these movies I've seen. I said Minecraft, haven't seen that. Saw Sinners, fire. Didn't see Final Destination or F1, but Superman and Weapons did see both of those. 50% of these are original films. That'd be Sinners, F1, and Weapons, which is cool. So yeah, man, good on Warner Brothers, man. Maybe things are looking up there at the old WB. Right, this is pretty good. First studio in history. And if you would have told me like 3 years ago that Warner Brothers would pull this off at some point in time, I would have said you're fucking out of your mind. They can't even tie their shoes straight at Warner Brothers. But I mean, look, obviously this doesn't break them even. I think there's still a whole bunch in debt. Warner Brothers is, but as you can see right there, things might be looking up for the company, man. Might be looking up for the company, and that would be cool. I mean, I guess that's let's see where we at. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep this shit. Trying not to have so many fucking tabs open at one time. Like William would watch the show and get me paranoid about the tabs. He'd be like, man, that's too many tabs open. And I'll be like, yeah, that kind of is too many tabs. So I'm trying to keep it to where there's not that many. Right here, Scott Pilgrim. That was yesterday. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, released in theaters. Look, man, I was vaguely sort of aware that the franchise existed in comic books, right? And or like the books that they put out. And when I was in Iraq on my second deployment, somebody left a Scott Pilgrim book in yeah, my desk is kind of crooked. Hope I'm still in where we do guard at, right? Radio guard. And so like they left a book there and I was on guard and I decided to pick it up and I read it. And I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. And then I was aware that there was a movie out about it that was about to come to physical. It had already been in theaters. And so like I was like, yo, let me watch this, man, see how closely adapted. Pretty good, man. I'm not familiar with the rest of the books in the series, so I don't know how closely it adapted the rest of those. But I love the movie, man. This scene right here, that song is fucking dope. Brie Larson right there. But yeah, man. Mary Elizabeth Winstead right there. So yeah, no, Scott Pilgrim, good film. I think it's underrated. If you haven't seen it, watch it, man. It's very entertaining. It's funny. And Michael Cera was the perfect choice to play Scott Pilgrim. Obviously, if you've read the books, you've probably seen the film. I'm pretty sure there's nobody out there who's and I've never met anyone who's read the books who didn't like the movie. So there you go. Great adaptation right there. Let's go back right here. All right. Man, been quite the week. Also, I did want to remind everybody, for my football fans out there who love to watch me and the crew, Instant Replay, the season premiere is coming out August 31st. It is going live. Still don't have a time yet. Still don't know exactly what time. Probably around 4 p.m. Eastern time is when we'll go live with this. But yeah, man, a lot of news to talk about when it comes to football, bro. Like there's a lot out there, and yeah, I can't wait to get back to the grind of talking about it and sort of talking football, man. The season is upon us. I think, as if you know me well. I think football is the greatest sport in creation, and so yeah, there's that. Anyway, pull up some more stuff that I saw today. Right here, can someone from the late 1900s please explain why I found this to be very funny. If you're familiar with this Titanic on VHS, obviously VHS tapes, the capacity for them couldn't go over like 2 hours or something like that. And as you know, Titanic is like 3 hours long. So they had to sort of split the movie up into two tapes. And this was before DVDs, bro. This right here was before DVDs. So like when this came out, I can remember everybody was trying to guess when they sliced the movie in half. And obviously it's right after they hit the iceberg and they're having this sort of conversation about if the ship could sink or not. And so, but I thought this was funny. Could someone in the late 1900s? You relax, bro. It's not that old. This is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen, by the way. Like I tend to watch Titanic quite often. Also, this was yesterday, man. Or wait, August 3rd. No, today. Tropic Thunder was released 17 years ago today. This is one of the funniest fucking films I've ever seen in my entire life. Anybody who has a problem with it, cry harder, I guess. Look, the humor in here is really adult. Some of it, the last time I watched this movie, I still laughed my ass off, okay? One of the great Robert Downey Jr. performances of his career, Ben Stiller. It is absolutely hilarious, and it is cutting-edge comedy at its best. I don't think, the two things, when it comes to comedy, I have two. This movie and the Dave Chappelle Show. High-ranking, fucking really, really mature, really like cutting-edge comedy, bro. Cutting-edge comedy. And so I had talked about it, I know a couple months ago on here, where I think they're going to be like Rex Grossman, the Tom Cruise character from this film, might possibly get his own solo film, which would be nice. I don't know if they'll ever make another Tropic Thunder. I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime movie, man. It's once in a lifetime. So if you've ever seen Tropic Thunder, man, as a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever met anybody who didn't like Tropic Thunder or who saw it back in the day who now feels differently about it. I think everybody, for the most part, that I've come in contact with, and when this topic of Tropic Thunder comes up, all feel the very same way. It's still an absolute comedy gem. And so, yeah, man, shouts out, man. Tropic Thunder, man. What a bro, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, you can't possibly I don't know, man. It's just funny. It's just funny, man. It's just funny. Let's see what we have right here. Let's see. Okay, a couple more things I did happen to see about an hour ago. I don't know how all this stuff is. Some Star Trek news. Let's see. Talking about this. Let's see. Also, my Ninja Turtle fans out there, you know what I'm saying? That were still hoping to see themselves. Some of the Last Ronin. Live action TMNT, The Last Ronin film is still in development at Paramount. The film follows the lone surviving turtle after his brothers and Master Splinter are killed off one by one. It will be rated R. It better be rated R. I mean, I guess if you're familiar with the Last Ronin story, this is exciting. This is very exciting, man. This is exciting. Look, I used to pray for times like this. Yeah, that's so I'm excited for that. But I guess we'll have to wait and see if there's any progress in that form when it comes to that movie coming out. And yeah, man, move on. Also, 2 Star Trek films are in development at Paramount. So some Paramount news, one with Captain Kirk and the rest of the crew returning, and one featuring new characters with Andor director Toby Haynes attached. J.J. Abrams is producing both projects. I don't know how most people feel. I think most people pretty much like the Star Trek that came out, the reboot with, Chris Pine and all the actors' names. Simon Pegg, let's see who else. The names of these actors have left me. Apologies. But, yeah, no, I love that Star Trek. I think the other 2 in the series are nowhere near as good as the first one, but the one with Benedict Cumberbatch and Into Darkness and those, I still enjoy those films, right? So, no, I think it was a good trilogy, man. So it's good to see another one coming out, and hopefully they can get back to the magic of the first one, man. Star Trek Finder's first female director is S.J. Clarkson. Oh, is that who's directing it? Okay, that's fire, man, fire. Let's see. So, yeah, that's some more news right there coming out, and let's get to this, man. Let's get to this Timothée Chalamet, Marty Supreme movie. Let's go to that. Get that bigger. All right, drop the volume just a little bit. And let me pause on this real quick. All right, y'all. So, like I said, this trailer came out sometime earlier today, and I didn't watch it on purpose. I was like, yo, if I do get a chance to go live this evening, I'll throw up and watch this. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the new trailer for the newest Timothée Chalamet film, Marty Supreme. Let's go.
Hello?
Hey, it's Marty Mauser. I'm in the Royal Suite. I saw you in the lobby yesterday.
Okay.
Well, I never talked to an actual movie star. You know, I'm something of a performer, too.
Are you?
Yeah, you don't believe me? You, what? You got the Daily Mail in front of you?
This is you?
Yeah, the chosen one. It's a nice picture, right?
I have a purpose. And if you think that's some sort of blessing, it's not. It means I have an obligation to see a very specific thing through. And with that obligation comes sacrifice.
Everything in my life's falling apart, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Do you need any help? I could help you.
I know it's hard to believe, but I'm telling you, this game, it fills stadiums overseas. And it's only a matter of time before I'm staring at you from the cover of a Wheaties box.
I wonder when he's finally going to behold that gold statue.
I'm not trying to control you, Marty.
Pressure.
But I don't think you understand the stakes. You have no power here.
What do you plan to do if this whole dream of yours doesn't work
It
out?
doesn't even enter my consciousness.
All right, do you have it, man? Dream big.
Now look at this, an orange ball, which no one's ever thought of. See, you're already following it way better. Look at his eyes. You're looking more engaged now.
Buddy, custom ball like that is going to cost a lot of money.
Of course it's custom. It's an original ball for an original guy. It's Marty Supremo, not the Marty normal ball.
There we go. Safdie brothers out here bringing some bangers for the towards the end of this year, man. The Smashing Machine with The Rock with his brothers directing. So yeah, man. Hey, that looks good. That looks good. Hey, look, obviously, Timothée Chalamet fan, like I said. So I'll be looking forward to catching that at Christmas time. All right, now let's get to some things real quick, man. Get to my thoughts on a couple things. Obviously, Ray, what's good? Ray, what's good? What's good? You gonna caught me on one of my random lives, man. Yeah. Appreciate you stopping through for sure, for sure. Let's see, something else. Get that. Okay, yeah, that was it. All right. So anyway, let's get to my thoughts, man. My thoughts on a movie that opened this past weekend. Obviously, I watched the trailer on the show a while back. When it comes to weapons, the one particular thing in the trailer, that the trailer was great, right? All the trailers I saw were good. The way whoever's idea it was to have those kids run like that when they were leaving the house, that was it for me. That's all they had to show me in the trailer, honestly. And I would have been there day one, weekend one. It wasn't day one. I couldn't get a chance to catch it last Thursday. But weekend one, I was going to be there for weapons. As soon as I saw those kids running, that was so interesting and just weird and off the wall and just batshit crazy, right? And so, obviously, when it comes to the movie, they described it. They said, yo, it's not going to be what you think. A lot of different things are going to happen. And look, I got the spoilers tag up right there just in case. I am going to go into a couple of spoilers, man, when it comes to that, though. So, first of all, I finally found out, if you've seen this movie, there's a scene with 6 hot dogs, bro. 6 glizzies, right? On this tray, these dudes are about to looks like they're about to smash these glizzies. And I was like, what the fuck is 6 hot dogs, bro? Like, I'm a big hot dog fan, bro, but you're not going to catch me eating 6. Not even 3 at one time, you know? And then, so I was wondering why, but the director, Krager, it was a tribute, I guess, to one of his friends, his really, really close friends who passed away, which led him to write this film. Look, if you're unfamiliar with weapons, 17 kids out of an 18-kid classroom get up at 2:17 a.m. in the morning, one random ass morning, and run out and leave their houses and run to some point where nobody can find them. First of all, jump scares, bro. I'm not the jump scare guy. Jump scares in movies don't get me, like, right. And sometimes I would chuckle at people whenever you know, they would jump scare, especially like my wife, and I'd be like, that's not even, I get you, but it's not. And then fuck around, and I found out in this movie 3 times. I can't remember. The first time was she was in her house, and she had just gotten home, and somebody knocked on her door, scared I jumped. And then there was a scene where Josh Brolin is in the basement, right? And the kids are in there, and he's like looking for his son, and all of a sudden the camera pans, and the clown lady that's what I'll call her because I can't remember her name. She's in there and like scared. I mean, like literal jump scares, bro. Like that I was not expecting. So that's a pro for this movie. That would give it. I think I'd go 4 out of 5 with this. I think the ending is very graphic. It's a gross movie. The scene that is creepy as fuck when the aunt, it's about this aunt that comes to stay with this family, and she's kind of crazy and I'm not going to say voodoo, but some kind of dark magic she uses to control people. And not going to go into too many details again. Like I said, not many people have seen it, but and so she ends up, in order to convince the kid to do something for her, she does this thing where she makes his parents stab themselves in the face with a fork in front of him. It's fucking creepy, dude. They're just like stabbing the face in order to convince him to do some shit she wanted him to do, which was I'm not gonna put that out there neither. Julia Garner was great. The whole entire cast was great. Benedict Wong was incredible. I thought his role was he does some crazy shit in this movie, and then you see him get taken out in the fucking craziest way possible. Really gross. There's a lot of people that felt like there's some characters in the movie that kind of could have been cut out, and the movie would have worked just well the same. Maybe, but I also didn't kind of see it that way. I thought every character was not as important as others, obviously, but I thought that everybody had a role to play in it. I think this movie is really hyped. It was really hyped before the weekend, and to me, in my personal opinion, it lived up to it. You know, that's just my thoughts on the movie. But yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5, right, somewhere right around there, maybe an 8 out of 10 if I'm if I'm ranking this out of 10. But it was crazy. Make no mistake about it, it's crazy. And I like the way that they took the movie and they showed you a little bit at the beginning, and then they start breaking the movie up into these little sections where you see it from each 4 or 5 characters. I can't remember. Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, Long, the crackhead, the meth head, or whatever. Yeah, basically, okay. So it shows it from different characters' point of views, and it all sort of interlocks at the end. There's also this other creepy ass scene where Julia Garner's like falling asleep in her car, and like the camera zooms from her to this house. Really great camera work. Zooms all the way under the door, and it sits there for a few seconds. The door opens. It's dark. You can't see shit what's inside the door, and it just sits there for like 5 seconds, and then you see this lady come walking out, fucking creepy as hell, and kind of creeps up on her in a car and does some creepy shit. So yeah. Anyway, if you haven't seen Weapons, I highly recommend it. It was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. And real quick, just to bring, I did want to bring this up because I just saw this shirt today, and I actually want this shirt really bad. This Weapons shirt where it says Weapons, and it's like the clown lady's character is Wendy. That shirt is fire. Let me get my hands on that shirt right there. That's the director, ain't it? Yeah, I think that is. So I would like to have that shirt, Mr. Director. Put that shit out there. And then also something else that I didn't know until sort of the cast has changed. So when Weapons first was written and it was about to go into production, they had this, and then because of strikes and COVID and all kinds of other things, which caused most of these other actors to take roles in other stuff, in which case means that they weren't available to do it. Renee, I can't pronounce her name. What was supposed to be Julia Garner's character, which was Miss Candy. Pedro Pascal, I knew that one was supposed to be Josh Brolin's character. Tom Burke was supposed to be Alden Ehrenreich's character, Solo. Brian Tyree Henry was supposed to play Benedict Wong's character, and obviously Austin Abrams, who I know the director said that he was going. This dude probably going to be in his Resident Evil movie. So yeah, man, that's crazy how much this cast changed, man. It's absolutely insane how much it changed. So that's spoilers, man, for mild spoilers for Weapons, man. And real quick, I'll close out the show. Alien Earth, man. Alien Earth premiered last night. The first 2 episodes came out on FX, and kudos, man. It's sort of, the show has this old school look to it. It sort of does have this kind of grainy old school look to it. To me, it's not really shiny and brand new looking. I like that about it. There's a character in there named Mr. Tang, and like he's there at the beginning. I don't know if he's gonna make any more appearances in this show, but he's in the first episode. He's really fucking weird, and so they don't say anything else about this cat throughout the first 2 episodes. So maybe they'll return to his character, because I think he's like one of those. I don't think he's a cyborg. I think he's damn it, what did they call him? I'm messing up. I think that the line in the first episode, the specimens on the mission by the android guy, is very important, because it sort of it has a lingering effect throughout the first 2 episodes of the show that I liked. In this, it does show like mild spoilers again for this. I know it just came out last night. There's a basically there's one of the main focuses of the show is there's these kids there who are all dying from some sort of sickness, cancer, whatever you want to call it. And so they created this technology to transfer their consciousness, their brains, basically to a synthetic sort of hybrid type of thing, right? And you know what a synthetics are. You've seen, and if you're familiar with Alien at all, they're always in all of the movies. And so there was this cool ass montage that shows the kids transitioning over that I thought they did really well with the camera work. The creatures in the show, but you see that the specimens that they picked up in their travels is really creepy. The one with the eyes, that shit was fucking wild, dude. Also, I feel like that thing that it jumps on one of them, and they're like, I guess it's because they're kids. I will say this: I did get just a tiny bit started getting annoyed because like I said, so when they transfer them over to the synthetic bodies, they're adult bodies, and the reason they give a good reason for it, right? That they didn't transfer over to kid bodies because synthetic bodies don't grow. So while the mind would continue to grow and mature, they would stay kids forever, and they didn't want that. So they obviously put them in adult bodies, but they still act like kids. And some of the stuff was entertaining, but at some points in time, I think once or twice I got kind of like, okay, enough with the kid stuff. You know what I mean? And so But it was very minute. That's probably the only complaint that I had about the first 2 episodes was that, because I think they took, and I got it, they're kids, but in my personal opinion, it kind of went a bit far. There's a cat in the show that gets fucked up, and you know I'm an animal guy, and I'm like, damn, why you have to do the cat like that? That's also creepy as fuck. The visual effects look great, man. The xenomorph looks pretty damn good in the show, man. Most of it I think is practical, but there is a shot of it jumping, which is CG, which you could kind of tell, but it still looks good. It's a television show, right? Let's see, whatever. The emotional beats in there worked well. Obviously, the main character of Wendy, she had a brother who she sort of keeps an eye on throughout the first 2 episodes, and they finally meet up sort of toward the end of the second episode. I guess that's a spoiler, but like I said, I got the spoiler thing up. And when they meet up, there's a pretty good heavy moment there that hit for me, right? All the emotional beats in the show hit for me. When she really realized that there's a back and forth that they have where she tries to convince him that she is his sister, and then she does, and that was pretty cool right there. A lot of gross deaths, man. A lot, dude. There's this one part where this dude's legs his bottom half has been cut off, and like he's just still crawling around without no fucking legs. Yeah, man, it's insane, and I can't wait to see what's happening because, damn it, what is the company? I know Weyland-Yutani, it's their ship, but it crash lands on, I think it's Prodigy, crash lands in somebody else's backyard, so they're trying to claim it for theirs. Something tells me that there's going to be a war between those two for what's on that ship, because obviously it's those creatures that they collected the specimens, and so, yeah. So, yeah, man, look, I got to run, I got to bounce, I do have to go to work, but I will tell you guys that Alien Earth was dope, man. Alien Earth was nice. I was very satisfied with the first 2 episodes and looking forward to finishing the season, man. I hope you guys put the chat. Tell me in the comments what you guys thought about both of that shit, man. About weapons and Alien Earth, and about weapons and Alien Earth, man. Let me know what you guys thought about it. I thought both of them were great. Obviously, right now, Alien Earth, even though I had that one little nitpick about it, it's still almost 10 out of 10 for me, both those 2 episodes, right? The combined score with them. But if I was going to, nitpick it, I'd give it 9.5 out of 10 or 4.7 out of 5, right? We want to knock too much off. It's again, it's a very nitpicky thing with it. But I am sure I'm probably not the only one that it kind of like, okay, it's enough with the little kid farts and all of that kind of stuff. Like it won too many times for me, right? But anyway, everybody who dropped in and watched, I appreciate you, man. Love you guys. And like I said, man, I apologize for the impromptu-ness of these streams, but I get it in where I fit it in, man. And that's the way it is, bro. That's how it's going to be for the time being. And again, want to remind you guys that Instant Replay returns on August 31st. Time to be determined, but we're shooting for 4 p.m. EST. Well, football season is right around the corner. Preseason has already started, and we're ready to get back in the groove. So anyway, see you guys later. Peace.